Digital mixers are the perfect companion for any gigging musician these days. They're often smaller in size. They offer iPad integration, which means that you can have mixing on the fly as well as save states so that you know that you've got the same sound every night. But they also include effects and other processing that would normally be outboard inside the box, making it easy for you every day. There are a lot on the market, so today here at Gear4music, we've got our top 5 choices for digital mixers. Let's check them out. First up, we have the Behringer Flow8. Now, we've added this one to the list due to the fact that it's intuitive and it's a perfect jumping in point for anybody who's looking at getting into the world of digital mixing. It does include 8 inputs. You've got 4 microphone inputs here, 2 of them being combi, and then you've got 4 stereo inputs down here as well. Now, the standout feature of this device, especially for this price and this size, is it has easy gain. Now, easy gain is perfect for somebody who may be just not 100% sure about gain stages, and this will automatically set your gain of all of your instruments to make sure you're not getting any distortion or any problems when you're playing your gig. It does also include save states, so what you can actually do is make sure you've got the same settings every night once you've set them, which will cut down on any setup time. Another great feature of the Behringer Flow8 are the 2 dedicated studio-grade effects units, which means that you don't need any outboard gear. It's just all in the box, ready to go, perfect sound every time. It also has a dedicated app which you can connect to that has a setup wizard, which will guide you through exactly where to plug things in, exactly how to set them up, and it makes it an easy and enjoyable situation for everybody using it. This may be for somebody who wants to jump into the world of mixing, but it might also be for a seasoned professional who really just wants an easy setup and has no problems on the night. This is the perfect mixer for you. Staying in the realm of Behringer, up next we've got the XAir 16. Now, as you can see, this mixer is slightly different to what you would expect a mixer to look like due to the fact that it's got no dials or faders. That's because it utilizes the Behringer app on any tablets, and you can mix with that. The other thing that it does include is 16 inputs. Now, these are Midas inputs, so you're going to have fantastic Midas quality for every single gig. The other thing that it does include is 4 dedicated effects units, which are actually powered by the box itself and doesn't use any computer power. These also include lexicon effects, so we all know that they sound fantastic every single gig. Last but not least, this item does include rack ears, so it can be mounted in a 3U rack enclosure. This makes sure that the mixer is kept safe, gig to gig, and you've got nothing to worry about. Up next, we have the Allen & Heath CQ20B. Now, as you can see, this is another tablet-driven device. It does include 20 inputs, and 16 of those are XLR inputs. So this is perfect for the gigging musician who maybe has more people in their band, or just anybody who can utilize those 16 preamps. Another benefit is it includes gain assist, feedback assist, and effect assist. So this means that it has an application on the phone which can help you with all of those areas to make sure you've got perfect sound every time and no problems during the gig. The feature that I really like about this unit is the fact that it has an SD card slot that enables you to put background music on in between sets. But it also allows you to record so you can review what you've played and make sure that you're on the ball every single gig. With the Behringer unit that we looked at before, it has 4 auxiliary outputs as well as your left and right. With the Allen & Heath, you've actually got 6 outputs. So this is perfect for anybody that has a bigger band, or maybe people that just want to have different auxiliary output sends. So say for instance, if you've got a monitor wedge and you've also got in-ear monitors, this is going to be the perfect setup for you. At number 4 on the list, we have the QSC Touchmix 8. Now, as you can see, this is slightly different to the other mixers that we've been looking at because it integrates a 7-inch touchscreen to control your faders. As you can see, you can push your faders up just by using the touchscreen here, or you do also have a big knob here, which will also control parameters in which you touch. It does include 8 XLR inputs, as well as 2 stereo inputs, making a total of 12 fully integrated inputs. Now, you also have trim here as well, or your gain control, and other buttons here which can all be assigned. The thing I most like about this mixer is with your 4 auxiliary outputs, you've got dedicated mix windows for each auxiliary send. So say for instance, I'm a guitarist and I want to have more kick drum, I can literally just push that fader up. Auxiliary 1 is my in-ears mix. That's it. It's ready to go. I've got perfect sound every time. Nice and easy. You don't want to spend too much time in doing sound check. Just makes my life so much simpler. Another fantastic feature on this mixer is the wizard menu. In here, like on some of the other ones we've looked at, it does have an effects wizard and it also has a gain wizard. However, it also has the tuning wizard, which enables you to tune each room, EQing specifically to the measurements of the room to give you clarity and power everywhere you go. Last but not least, we have the Yamaha DM3. Now, we don't really have to go into too much detail about Yamaha because they have such a legacy when it comes to musical instruments and even when it comes to live sound applications. The DM3 has a beautiful 9-inch touchscreen, which is very, very touch responsive. It also includes 16 inputs, 4 of those being combi inputs. It also has motorized faders, which is fantastic for recall. Changing between scenes is made very easy. The other thing that I think is amazing about this unit is the fact that it has microphone presets. So say for instance on this channel here, I want to have an electric guitar using an SM57. I just have to scroll in my menu, look for SM57 on guitar, press the button, and it will give me presets made specifically for that application. Now, if you want to go in there and tweak them, that you can do that as well, but realistically, it's going to give you a great sound right off the bat. Again, if I want to say, for instance, have an SM57 on a snare drum, I can do exactly the same thing. Find the SM57 on the snare, hit the button, we're off on our way. So now you've got your sound dialed in using the microphone presets inbuilt in the DM3, you can then further sculpt your sound using the inbuilt effects. The effects processor on the DM3 is inspired by the classic Yamaha SPX range, so you know you're going to have fantastic chorus, delay, reverb, and any sounds for any application. So, who is the Yamaha DM3 for? Well, realistically, I think it's your first step into your professional range of mixers. It could be seen in a recording studio, side of stage as a monitor engineer's desk, or even as front of house. This is the perfect mixer for every single situation. Well, there's our top 5 digital mixers for this year. Was yours on the list? If not, add it in the comments below. Also, let us know which one was your favorite. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, my name's Rick. I'll see you later.